David Hayes, ladies and gentlemen, along with his trainer Shane, we're going to, while they're getting their last minute wrap together, we'll just have a few words with the former two-weight world champion who continues his ring return on Saturday at the O2 Arena in London. So David, great to see you, man.
Good to be here. It's good to be here. Hopefully the ring's a little bit bigger on Saturday night. It's a little bit tiny this one. Yeah, feeling nice, feeling healthy. Looking forward to putting on a great night at the O2 Arena on Saturday night.
So tell us about the preparation you've had for this camp. You announced the fight a few weeks ago against the undefeated Arnold the Cobra Jajai. 29 fights, 29 wins, 21 knockouts. How long have you had to get to prepare for this particular contest?
I've been working for, obviously, since last year, myself and Shane McGregor. We needed to get someone who's taller than myself. We needed to get someone unbeaten, because an unbeaten fighter always brings an element of toughness and resilience that a fighter who's been knocked out before doesn't. So this fight was all about learning and progressing. You know, I've got aspirations of winning world titles real soon. So fighting a guy who's never lost in 29 fights is a good start.
As you say, it's about learning and progressing and trying to get yourself back to the pinnacle. After your performance in January against Mark Demori, when you knocked him out in 131 seconds, how do you rate the progression made since the return from that 3.5-year absence due to injury?
I was really happy with the performance. You know, I knocked out Mark Demori with the first real combination I landed. If I hit anybody on the chin, you know, those are going to be the results. But we work hard in the gym. We've done more punching sessions for this fight than we did the last one. Just progressing, just moving forward, working on, you know, not only my strengths, but also my weaknesses, trying to make me as much of a three-dimensional fighter, you know, offense and defense as possible. And I'm just looking for, I'm just really happy and fortunate that we've got the O2 Arena, you know, 16,000, 17,000 people to watch me get back to my best.
How close do you feel you are to returning to your best? You say you're fighting a taller opponent this time, Arnold the Cobra Jajai, 6'5". All of the top boys in the division are taller than you. That's not surprising, of course, given that you were originally a cruiserweight. But Anthony Joshua, 6'6". Deontay Wilder, 6'7". Vladimir Klitschko, 6'6". Tyson Fury, 6'9". How close do you feel you are to be able to mix it with that caliber of opponent?
I don't think I'm very far. You know, what I'm doing in the gym daily, how I'm feeling, my history, my experience leads me to believe that, you know, I'm ready for anybody right now. But obviously, you don't just get an opportunity straight off the bat. You know, you need to work your way up to the top. You need to put a consistent run of victories together, and that's what I'm looking at doing. You know, it's not just about winning; it's how I win. I'm not just looking at getting a win. It's about winning spectacularly and winning in a fashion where you expect, moving forward, a world title fight. Not only is it going to be in my grasp, but it's going to be a realistic possibility that I win the heavyweight championship as well.
So fighting against an undefeated man is Arnold the Cobra Jajai. As you said, it's not just the victory, but the manner of victory. What type of performance are you looking to deliver for the fans at the O2 Arena on Saturday night?
Well, plain and simple, it's a knockout. A knockout for me, you know, 25 of my 27 victories have come by a knockout. You know, they call me the haymaker because I let my hands go. And I believe that on the 21st, on Saturday night, you know, I'll be getting my 26th knockout for sure.
Shane McGregor, you're the man in charge of this David Hayes outing for the second time since his ring return. How does this camp compare to the first one we had for Mark Demori back in January?
It's been a lot more, it's been a lot better camp. You know, before he was sort of knocking up the ring rust, and now we picked up where we left off, and yeah, I've seen a new recruit every day in the gym, and he's back.
The improvements that you are seeing, whereabouts are they most noticeable? Is it reflexes, is it timing, is it punch power? Where would you say the biggest improvements have been from your vantage point?
I would say it's the timing. I think the last champion didn't have as much start. We didn't push as hard as much. Now he feels fit and healthy. Reflex is always there. Power is always there.
promoter to a large extent on this HAYE 2 at the O2 Arena this forthcoming Saturday. And a man who is the co-main event in another 10-round heavyweight contest is the former two-time heavyweight champion of the world, Shannon the Cannon Briggs. If you prevail in the manner that you suggest you will against Arnold the Cobra Jurjai, how likely is the contest between yourself and the man from Brooklyn, New York, Shannon Briggs, for sometime later this year?
It looks very likely. You know, as long as he wins this fight, you know, I win my fight, then it's a fight that people want to see. He's come over to the UK. He's made a hell of a lot of noise. The guy's very loud. He talks a hell of a lot. He's a two-time heavyweight champion of the world. You know, my opinion is a little wrong in the truth, but he's got things like around 6 victories on the spin. You know, he's come over and chased down Vladimir Klitschko. Klitschko didn't fight him, the same thing. Deontay Wilder. All of these guys could fight him as they were champion. He was ranked in the governing body they had titles to. They could have fought him, but for one reason or another they chose not to. So he turned his attention to me, came over to the UK, you know, started really chasing me around. So lost for anything long enough, you may get it. And talking to the people on the street, people are like, why don't you just knock him out, fight him and knock him out? I was like, okay, you know, it doesn't look like I'm going to get a shot at a world title anytime soon, maybe this year. So with that in mind, what's the next biggest possible fight? And that's Shannon Briggs. You know, so he's ranked quite highly in a few of the governing bodies, so it's a name that people know and people probably feel passionate about one way or another. Some people really like him for some weird reason. A lot of people think he's a moron. I personally do. He'll be here later on screaming and shouting if you want to stay around and wait for him. But if we fight, you know, he went 12 rounds with Vitaly Klitschko. It was quite a tough fight. It showed his toughness and durability. But you know, Derek Chisora went 12 rounds with Vitaly Klitschko. The fight after him, I knocked him out in 5 rounds. So if he thinks because he went 12 rounds with Vitaly, that's enough to go, this is me or he'll beat me, he's got another thing coming. Because now, particularly now that I'm working with Shane, you know, I'm a new and improved animal. And he won't be able to do anything in the ring, unsettle me. Those are big guys, strong, but he doesn't have the technical know-how or the speed to deal with what I'm going to bring to him.
Said that you were new and improved under the tutelage of Shane McGuigan since your ring return after 3.5 years out. Now that 3.5 years, a lot of it was down to injury, principally to your right shoulder. How is that shoulder holding up to the rigors of the training camp and being a competitive heavyweight once again?
It's been fine. It's been nice and strong. I haven't noticed it. I've been, you know, punching hard in leather. My speed's there. Defensive work's been there. And I'm really fortunate that I've been in a position to have such a major surgery, you know, full reconstructive surgery of my subscapularis and my long-headed bicep, which for a boxer are very, very important muscles. So having a great rehabilitation phase, I'm back better than ever. So Saturday night, you guys will see the best of what I can bring to the table.
And with your promoter's hat on, you're also promoting this HAYE 2 card. What can the fans expect on what is a full evening of championship professional boxing? What can the fans expect to see during the course of the evening before the 2 main event heavyweight bouts featuring yourself and in the other main event, Shannon Briggs? What can the fans expect to see?
We've got, you know, he's got a English middleweight title. You know, we have a lot of young up-and-coming prospects. We have a guy, Sheikh Vahed from Qatar, a member of the ruling family of Qatar. He was an international amateur. He's turned pro now and he'll be fighting on the undercard. So we literally have literal royalty, not a Prince Nassim Hamid, a real prince fighting on the undercard. So that's going to be very interesting. We've got Joe Fournier, a former English level basketball player. He was a captain England for basketball. He's turned his hand to boxing. He's 4-0 now. So we've got some good young guys coming through. Nick Webb, you saw earlier on, doing his thing, another good heavyweight prospect. We've got a lot of young talent. Obviously we've got Ricky and Melvin on the decks, band of music. It's not just a boxing match, it's a whole evening. We've got musical acts, we've got, you know, it's a different type of vibe than you get at a regular boxing event. And if you missed the last one, definitely get down to this one. It's a full night of entertainment.
For those who can't make it, you're back on Dave once again for the second consecutive fight. How important was it for you to have your continued ring return on free-to-air television for the masses to enjoy and access?
It was pivotal that this comeback was accessible to the masses. You know, it would have been easy and probably a lot more financially lucrative for me to go with one of the big networks. But I believe by doing that, it would have limited my access to everybody. I really wanted to fight for free. I wanted everybody. I wanted boxing fans and people who weren't even interested in boxing to watch the event, because I think when people watch a good evening of boxing, they become a boxing fan. So I want to grow boxing. I want to make it accessible to kids who may not have a satellite subscription or a subscription to a boxing specific channel. And Dave really stepped up to the plate. You know, I told him what I wanted to do. I told him about the entertainment side, and they're all for it. You know, we got record-breaking numbers last time. We got 3.2 million people tuned into to date, and that was a record in itself. But we're looking at going even further this time round. Everybody watched it, enjoyed the fight last time. So we've got a bigger undercard. We've got big musical acts. We've got a few things, few exciting treats up our sleeve for the viewers. So Saturday night, if you can't get down to the fight, you can watch it at home for free.
And for those who can make it to the fight, where can they access tickets? What price bands are still available at this point?
I think most of the price bands are still available. You know, from 40 quid up to VIP. Dinner beforehand for some of the VIPs. I think that goes all the way up to about £1,000. So depending on what you want, you can have a great night. And whether you're there to watch every single fight or come for the main event, you will have a great night of entertainment. So I'm just happy to be back. I'm happy to be healthy again. And I'll give you guys a little demonstration. Nothing too crazy. Not really punching anyone in the head, unfortunately. Don't wait till Saturday night for that. But feeling good, feeling healthy. And I think there's someone around here you can get tickets from. Someone's floating about here somewhere, so come grab some. Find someone about you, make it top.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, about to do his thing with his new trainer, Shane McGregor, the former two-weight world champion, WBA heavyweight champion of the world, undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world, David, the Haymaker Haye.
This music,